There are moments in Hollywood that nobody plans. Nobody schedules. Nobody approves in advance. And yet, those are exactly the moments that define a career forever. Emma Stone knows this better than almost anyone alive. Welcome back, and if you've never thought deeply about what it actually costs to be famous, today's story is going to stay with you for a long time. Imagine standing at the absolute peak of your career. An Oscar on your shelf. A reputation built over 15 years of relentless, disciplined work. Every move you make photographed, analyzed, and broadcast to millions of people within seconds. And then, in one completely unplanned moment, the entire internet is talking about you. Not your performance. Not your talent. Not your latest project. Just a moment. A single, unscripted, human moment that you never saw coming. That is the reality Emma Stone has lived. And what happened next reveals something profound about fame, identity, and the impossible standards we place on the people we put on pedestals. What most people don't realize is that Emma Stone's journey to Hollywood royalty was never smooth. She was a teenager in Arizona who convinced her parents to let her chase a dream that had no guarantees. She made a PowerPoint presentation, yes, an actual PowerPoint, to persuade her mother to move her to Los Angeles. That detail alone tells you everything about who Emma Stone is underneath the red carpet glamour. She is strategic. She is determined. And she has always been willing to be vulnerable in ways that most people in her position simply are not. Her early career was filled with rejections that would have sent most young actresses home. Audition after audition. Small roles. Near misses. But she kept showing up, and slowly, unmistakably, the industry began to notice that Emma Stone had something rare. She wasn't just talented. She was authentic. In a town built entirely on performance, she somehow always felt real. But here's where the story gets interesting. Fame has a way of turning your most human moments into headlines. And for Emma Stone, a candid, unguarded moment caught by cameras became one of the most talked about celebrity stories of the year. Social media exploded. The opinions were instant, loud, and deeply divided. Some people used it as an opportunity to tear her down. Others rushed to defend her with just as much passion. At first glance, it looked like a scandal. But look closer, and you see something else entirely. The surprising part is how Emma responded. No crisis management team. No carefully worded statement released at midnight. No disappearing act. She addressed it with exactly the kind of quiet, grounded dignity that has defined her entire public life. And in doing so, she turned a moment of vulnerability into a masterclass in grace under pressure. That response, that refusal to collapse or overreact, changed the conversation completely. Suddenly, people weren't talking about the moment itself. They were talking about her character, her composure, the kind of inner strength that doesn't appear overnight, but is built slowly, privately, through years of navigating an industry that profits from your lowest moments. What most celebrities never figure out is that the public doesn't actually want perfection. They want honesty. They want to see someone handle difficulty the way they hope they would handle it themselves. Emma Stone, in that single unscripted moment and its quiet aftermath, gave people exactly that. The cultural conversation that followed was bigger than anyone expected. Fans shared their own stories of public embarrassment, moments they wished they could take back, moments that defined them in ways they never chose. Emma's experience became a mirror. And what people saw in that mirror was something deeply, uncomfortably human. Fame doesn't protect you from life. It amplifies it. Every stumble happens in front of millions. Every recovery gets scrutinized just as closely. Most people in that spotlight either harden completely or break entirely. Emma Stone somehow found a third option. She stayed open, stayed present, stayed herself. And that, more than any award or box office number, is what makes her genuinely remarkable. Because at the end of the day, the moments we never plan are the ones that reveal exactly who we are. Emma Stone's unplanned moment revealed someone with more depth, more resilience, and more quiet courage than any scripted performance ever could. The headlines fade. The viral moments disappear. But character? Character stays. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. More stories worth your time are coming. Don't miss what's next.